American Idol, Luke Bryan talks being at odds with co-host. Viewers have seen a number of judges help make or break contestants' dreams on American Idol over the years. Recently, current judge Luke Bryan admitted that he doesn't always agree with one of his fellow judges. Bryan even discussed this during a recent confessional. The other judge also had a few words to say on the matter. Luke Bryan previously joined American Idol in 2018. Bryan is known to many as a country music artist, starting his career in the early 2000s. The Georgia native is currently considered one of the world's best-selling music artists, with over 75 million records sold. In 2018, Bryan also became a judge on American Idol. Recently, Bryan returned to the show for its 24th season. This also brings Bryan back alongside fellow judges Carrie Underwood and Lionel Richie and Ryan Seacrest as a presenter. During this past Sunday's episode, Underwood and Bryan appeared to disagree on which contestants deserved to move on to the next round. At one point, Bryan put a contestant through despite Underwood's opposing the idea. At the time, Bryan shared, "Carrie, I know this has damaged our judging relationship just a wee bit." He then took to the confessionals to admit that he and his co-judge don't always see eye to eye. Carrie Underwood also had a question for her fellow judge. Bryan shared, "Year 2 with Carrie. She can dig her heels in. She is 1000% comfortable in her role as a judge. There were several times that me and Carrie, we kinda got at odds." Ultimately, with not always agreeing, he still praised her professionalism in her new role. Underwood, who first came to fame after winning the 4th season of the show, returned as a judge during season 23, taking over for Katy Perry. For her part, Underwood admitted to fellow judge, "Our brains are just working differently." When speaking about Bryan, however, the two made clear that they still had respect for each other as they worked together on the show. On the show, Underwood admitted, "If we disagree on some things, it's all in love." When she later asked Bryan if they were going to beef, he teased, "It's too late. You're going to have some flat tires." American Idol Season 24 premiered on January 26, 2026. The season will finish its 4-part auditions run on February 16. Have you been keeping up with American Idol? What is your reaction to Luke Bryan and Carrie Underwood's interactions on the show? Make sure you come back to TV Shows Ace for all the latest TV and celebrity news. Have you been keeping up with American Idol? What is your reaction to Luke Bryan and Carrie Underwood's interactions on the show? Make sure you come back to TV Shows Ace for all the latest TV and celebrity news. Have you been keeping up with American Idol? What is your reaction to Luke Bryan and Carrie Underwood's interactions on the show? Make sure you come back to TV Shows Ace for all the latest TV and celebrity news.